Now the real challenge begins. Make his tire go one way. You should get a real bike mate. I should fall on the mud instead of going.
Well, is that a volcano?
There is no way out. So we are in Akaroa. That's my mate Jigsaw. Look at that. We are heading to Port Levy.
The terrain around Port Levy is hilly and rugged, with steep slopes and deep valleys. The settlement is located in a sheltered bay, with a small beach and rocky shore. The landscape is characterized by its natural beauty and scenic vistas, with views of the sea and the surrounding hills from many vantage points.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to locate the hut where we will stay the night. You see that small hut?
Don't stop. वरना रोल कर जाएगा.
There isn't any tarmac road to the hut. All off-roading. We had no clue that it's gonna be like this, and as you can see we are on sports bikes, except just one friend who is on a dual purpose. And well, the road isn't flat, and our bikes, they are designed in such a way that they can't really be handled properly on broken road.
Port Levy is a small settlement located on the Banks Peninsula in the Canterbury region of the South Island of New Zealand. It is situated on the eastern side of the peninsula, about 22 kilometers southeast of the town of Akaroa.
Now the real challenge begins. The gravel road has finished. So now it's purely off-road. There would be grass, muddy pathway, and there we go. It's all grass. That's where the rear tire of my motorbike skidded all the way down. You can't see that in the video because the camera is on my helmet. So right now the tire is actually not spinning, it's just sliding down. It's actually quite steep, but you can't see that in the camera. The broken road can make his tire go one way or the other. He really can't go straight, and these guys, they are on a quad. So before they headed down, they kind of made fun of me that you should get a real bike mate. So I kind of thought to myself, wait, you are not on a real bike, I'm the one who's on the real bike. So that's the hut. That's where we're gonna spend the night. Viking was able to take his bike down to a safe spot. He came back up for me. He's just sharing his experience with me. How should I handle the situation? If I have to fall, I should fall on the mud instead of going to the right side of that pathway, because in case I get off-road, I shouldn't call it off-road because it's already off-road. I mean, if I go off that track and I fall on my right, I'm just gonna end down on that grass patch. This will be our first night in South Island, and if I crash my bike, if I even drop my bike and I damage my headlight or my clutch or my brake, I won't be able to continue my ride. It's Christmas time. Most of the workshops are closed. Even it's very hard to get a tow. Our friend, as you can see in the video, a friend on the Royal Enfield Himalayan, he's riding a dual purpose, so he had no issues. He has made his way to the hut and he's far more relaxed. He took off his jacket. Now, like, he can see me struggling, so I finally made it. Made it. So the hard part is over. He's just telling me where I need to go and park my bike. That's his Royal Enfield. No issues for him at all. That's the hut where we're gonna stay the night. Look at that. just gonna slide this piece of wood underneath the stand, cause at times the grass can get soft, and because the weight of the bike is so much, it's nearly 200 kilograms, that the stand generally sinks into the soil and your bike can just tip over.
Bro, are you gonna put it on foot stand? How are you gonna put it? I think it's a good idea. Say hi.
The hut was located in an isolated region.
Varun,
The nearest store was miles away. There was no electricity and no hot water.
busy cooking? Say hi.
Kitchen had a little LPG gas cylinder with a tiny stove. It was a one-bedroom hut.
If a tsunami comes, we are done, man.
Compost toilet was outside the house. I slept on a shabby old tiny two-seater couch. Despite the lack of facilities, it was an amazing place to stay. Would love to be there again. I don't really know where my three mates slept that night, as I took the couch and after the sunset I couldn't see much.
Paul, is that a volcano? Top of the mountain. No, it's actually some kind of light that is coming from there.
There is no way out. The way we came in, that's the only way out. From here on, the hard part begins. So he did not stop even for a single second. Look at that. And you can see clearly that because the road isn't flat and the tire of a sports bike is also in a round shape, that pathway can take you either way, left or right. So if you go a little too quick, you're bound to crash. So you just have to go real slow at a speed that someone would literally push you. So I was kind of exhausted and my feet also couldn't reach. I couldn't get a proper grip, so I asked Peking if he could maneuver my bike, and at this point of time my bike was so hot that we could even smell the clutch burn.
كل ما ايد بتفتح باب